Hi Cancer, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome today. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Lynn, and I'm going to be doing a general reading for you. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and shuffled. I'm doing a 10-card Celtic cross spread, and I've pulled 2 oracle cards. They're on the side. I'll get to those soon, okay? Let's start with your Celtic cross spread. So the first card that came out is the 8 of Pentacles, and it came out reversed. When a card comes out reversed, it just means you're getting extra protection from Spirit. The 8 of Pentacles is represented by Virgo in the zodiac. So the 8 of Pentacles reverse could have a few different meanings. It could represent dissatisfaction, misdirected activity, feeling uninspired or having no passion, no motivation, a lack of motivation. It could be a job of self-development, or it could be telling you that you need more self-development, okay? Maybe you're finding your job repetitive or boring. Maybe you're biting off more than you can chew. It could represent a lack of effort, or a lack of confidence, a lack of ambition, or a lack of focus. It could also represent being a workaholic, or a perfectionist. This card could indicate that you haven't mastered the necessary skills to achieve your goals. You might desire to begin some new enterprise, but a lack of ambition, ability, or clarity prevents your success. So Spirit is saying more effort or education may be necessary, okay? This card could also suggest that you're being a nitpicker, too much of a perfectionist, or perhaps a workaholic. Or again, maybe you're finding your job tedious or boring. Just take how it resonates. This card could represent disorganization, problems in a project, a business or finances, maybe you're feeling overwhelmed by having too much to do. And then your second card is the World card. This is a major arcana. This card represents what's crossing you, or what's challenging you, or your situation, or it could be what you're celebrating. This is a card of completion, achievement, fulfillment, wholeness, having a sense of belonging. It could be travel for some of you. It could represent an ending. Success in all your endeavors is assured. Everything is available to you, and all is right with the world. Whatever you do now will prosper. It could be a career change, a move to another place, a new relationship. It could be recognition, rewards, acclaim. This card represents the end of an old cycle and the beginning of a new one. You've mastered the complexities of your inner nature and feel supported by your inner resources. This is a time of supreme self-confidence and victory. You've put your trust where it belongs, in a higher power, and now you will reap the rewards. Many possibilities and opportunities are available to you, and you're free to choose what pleases you. Again, this card is all about big achievements. It promises the wonderful conclusion of long-term projects and the realization of goals. Success, completeness, satisfaction, and fulfillment are woven into your life. And for some, again, it could indicate major trips and extensive travel. It's a card of total integration. This card represents the completion of a significant cycle or stage of life. Achievement and recognition are due. Success, fame, harmonious living, fulfillment. Maybe you're receiving an award, or you're at the next cycle of expansion in your life and it's time to celebrate and embrace recognition. For some of you, it could represent a significant promotion or a job change. It could represent performing on stage, publishing, successful art exhibitions, an expanded online presence, and again, extensive travel, having an intelligent wisdom, further expansion of awareness and self-mastery is represented by the World card. And then your foundation card is the Judgment card. This card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. Again, being rewarded for your past efforts. This is a card of judgment, rebirth, inner calling. Self-evaluation, acceptance, going through a total transformation, having an awakening, a reckoning. You're being called to face your past before moving on. It's time to acknowledge whatever has happened, accept it, and let it go. You've learned so much and you've been through so much. You now have the wisdom and strength to free yourself from the past. A time for change is at hand. Again, a new job, a new relationship, or a new way of life. But this time you're more in control. You've decided to heed the call. You have the experience and the knowledge to move forward. You just have to make your final farewells. You've had a wake-up call from the universe, and now you're ready to step into a new phase of your maturing process. Your life is fairly settled now, and you're letting things grow at a steady pace without hurrying the process. A new phase of your life is coming into being as the natural result of your maturity. You might be getting important news that will prove beneficial, or you may learn something new that will bring you joy and a sense of fulfillment. Your health improves, and any problems are easily solved. Then your fourth card is the Nine of Cups. This card represents, it came out reversed, so extra protection from spirit. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation. It's Pisces energy. This card is about a lack of accomplishment, a lack of success, unrewarding, underachieving, materialism, lack of inner joy, lack of fulfillment, dissatisfaction, feeling dissatisfied. It's a card of pessimism, negativity. This card is telling you just to relax and have more faith in the universe. Don't get in your own way by trying to control things. Maybe you feel like your fondest wishes and desires are not coming true, or this card could indicate the unraveling of a happy life or a major aspect of it. Spirit is giving you extra protection with this. This card is warning you of beware of feeling smug. there may be a delay in the fulfillment of your wishes. This card could represent smugness, arrogance, snobbery, unhappiness, disappointment, underachievement, low self-esteem, addictions, eating disorders, self-hatred, immaturity, shattered dreams. Your immediate future card, what's likely to happen very soon, is the Page of Swords. This is either you, someone in your life, or a situation. It's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The Page of Swords is someone. This card represents delayed news. It's telling you to have patience, keep planning. The Page of Swords is someone who's protective, guarded, fair. She represents fairness. She has a thirst for knowledge. She has new ways of communicating. She can represent petty gossip. She's intelligent. She thinks before she speaks. She has restless energy, pent-up energy. She uses her head. She's being truthful and direct. She has a sharp mind. She's vigilant, inspired, communicative. She's someone who fights injustice. This pages are messengers, and you might be receiving a message regarding problems and difficulties relating to a younger person you know. Someone could have failed an exam or been in trouble with the law. There's an element of experimentation indicated here. So it's either you or someone in your life is taking a risk or is behaving in a risky manner that could cause some problems. The Page of Swords is motivated by unconventional activity that can cause strife. Overconfidence or the ignorance of youth might also get this person into trouble. This page is curious. She wants to know everything. She can be infuriating and annoying, but she can also help open up your thinking. With all her questions, she's perfect for problem solving and out-of-the-box thinking. She can be an overachiever or a slacker if not properly challenged. Her mind is brilliant and sharp, but she does lack intellectual discipline. This is a card of gossip. This is a card of problems and solutions. And then the outcome you desire most in your situation is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. The Knight of Pentacles is hardworking, is someone who's getting back to nature, is someone who finishes what they've started, is practical, reliable, efficient, stoic, committed, patient, someone who works for what they want, someone who makes their dreams and wishes come true. They're persistent, environmentally cautious, loyal, persistent, defensive, responsible, stubborn, hardworking, slow and steady. This is someone with the spirit of adventure, but is also practical and materially minded. He's good at performing any task set for him, but is not likely to be a self-starter. And if he doesn't represent a person, it could suggest a situation involving arrivals and or departures. So again, you may quit your job for a more lucrative one elsewhere, or you may move to another locale for financial or work-related reasons, or you might experience other changes in your life relative to money, possessions, or security. The Knight of Pentacles is the most dependable of the knights. You can count on him to do what he says and to do it well. Whatever the task at hand, he'll work until it's finished. He's the handyman who can do anything. He represents efficiency, hard work, responsibility. He's conservative. He represents productivity and routine. He's the kid who works his way through school and manages to save for his house at the same time. He's good about saving and investing carefully, but not about making a quick buck or taking big risks. He's extremely organized, maybe annoyingly so. He prefers staying home to nightclubs or large parties. He's a bit of a loner. He's sometimes a little too cautious in his choices and a little too tight with his money. He can be dull and stubborn. And then your self-image card, how you see yourself, is the King of Swords. This can be for male or female. King of Swords is Aquarius energy. King of Swords, someone who has mental clarity, intellectual power, likes a routine, is very disciplined, uses his head before his heart, uses his head over his heart. He could represent a lawmaker, someone in law enforcement, a judge, someone in the military, a counselor. He's a warrior. He has high standards. He represents reason, integrity. He can represent legal matters. It's telling you to use your head. He could represent a father. He stands for self-discipline. This king leads by intellectual ideals. He does not seek to inspire passion or have his people love him. He uses intelligence, objectivity, and he uses objectivity to decide what is right, fair, and just. These are the ideals he upholds for himself and for those around him. He leads by example. His standards are very high. He expects a lot of those around him, and he has no patience for anyone who doesn't do their best or who doesn't share the same ideals. He can lack compassion for what he may perceive as weakness and is intolerant of uncontrolled emotional outbursts. This king represents a man or woman of great strength and authority. He may be involved with mental work, a researcher, a lawyer, a teacher, someone in the communications field, or a military officer. He's a good counselor with acute mental dexterity. He has a gift for thinking clearly and rapidly, and he's able to express his thoughts with considerable eloquence. And he could represent a situation in which mental and communication skills are called for. You may be on the verge of a spiritual breakthrough and are ready to communicate it to others in your life. And then your environment card, or how others see you in your situation, is the Ace of Wands. Aces represent beginnings. The Ace of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy. This card could represent creativity, a new opportunity, spiritual inspiration, travel again. It's a card of adventure, potential, growth, excitement, fun, hope, action. You may have had some inspiration or a creative spark. Again, a new beginning, a new passion. This card indicates a creative opportunity. This is an excellent time to harness the energy and passion that this opportunity brings and use it to take the first steps towards your castle, whatever form that castle takes. You recognize this opportunity and can feel the excitement within. Take it and run. It's a magical moment and won't last long. You're getting fired up. You have a new lease on life. This is a card of desire, change, opportunity, getting in the game, accepting a challenge. The beginning of a new enterprise, usually involving business, the arts, or finance. You've planted the seeds for a new birth, possibly a creative or money-making idea. You're free from restraints that have hampered you in the past, and you're able to express yourself successfully, take on a new role, or forge a new identity through your work. Okay. It's a card of security, being spontaneous, fertility, birth, receiving good news. What else? Ace in your environment. Ace of Wands, growth of new ideas. It could represent a new commercial enterprise, a fresh endeavor, a new foundation and creative ability, all of which have a lot of promise and aspiration to succeed. That's why you got the World card. Then your hopes and fears, what you hope for and fear the most in your situation. You got the Lovers card. This is a major arcana card, and it came out upright. It's represented by Gemini. In astrology, this is a card of love, unions, partnerships, relationships, choices, new possibilities, kindred spirits, shared values. This card represents a choice to be made, but it really represents different ways to make decisions. You're being asked to consider carefully how you make the important decision before you. Do you follow your heart, or do you do what makes sense? This card suggests that there's a way to marry the head and the heart so that you make wise, balanced decisions. Okay, sometimes Spirit will say, you need to just be smart about this, use your head. And then sometimes Spirit will say, just follow your heart. But this card, the Spirit is saying you need to use both at this time. This is a card of cooperation, of working together with others to accomplish joint purposes. It stands for attraction of any kind, not only the romantic variety, and for any venture requiring harmony, union, and cooperation. A choice between two factors of equal worth may be required, but the choice you make will be the right one. Two or more forces or people may have come together in your life in pursuit of a common goal. This may be a temporary conjunction for some specific purpose, or it might be a long-term relationship. This card points to the need to heal a rift. It could be a romantic involvement, but usually it comes up when a critical life decision must be made, sometimes in connection with a love relationship. This card suggests that you're at a crossroads. You have to consider all of the ramifications of the situation and choose carefully to further your own development and to accommodate the needs of others in the situation. Be fair. Then your last card is the Page of Cups, reversed. This card represents your future if all is to remain as is. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. The Page of Cups reversed represents disappointment again, an imbalance of emotion, having new ideas again, neglecting your inner child, experiencing a creative block, feeling insecure, ignoring your inner voice or your inner child. It's a card of canceled social events, canceled engagement or proposals. Um, Being obsessed with image, emotional immaturity, emotionally vulnerable, doubting your intuition. The Page of Cups reverse shows a fishy situation, something that you should look at carefully. Deceit may be involved, flattery for gain, or secrecy in matters of the heart. Someone may be trying to seduce you, and you're blinded by the falseness of their intentions, or you may be playing the role of seducer, toying with someone's emotions. If so, take care. You might get hurt yourself, Spirit is saying. And then your first oracle message is Mintikin, longing for home, belonging, the original light workers. Mintikins are a soul group who originated on the planet in the constellation Orion. They were the first star beings to travel to Earth and believed to be the original light workers. The Mintikins' home planet is thought to have been underwater, the Mintikins' home planet is thought to have been a water world with water so pure that you could see through it for miles. For this reason, Mintikins feel most at peace and at home when in or around crystal clear water. They are here to teach us to see the potential in everything and the light in all beings. Many Mintikins have an odd longing for home and struggle with feeling like they don't belong. It is thought that this is due to their home planet no longer being in existence. You are a Mintikin, or are longing for a sense of belonging, and root chakra healing is necessary for you to feel secure and safe. Perhaps you feel this longing to find home without knowing where that is. Perhaps you've been moving around a lot and yearn for a place on earth to call your own. If so, you're being called to connect with Mother Earth and create it for yourself now, to choose where you feel most at home and create it rather than waiting for the feeling of belonging to come. Just put your hand on your heart while I just say this last little bit. I allow myself to be truly here and at home on this planet. I release any grief around not belonging or feeling held and call in the perfect home. And then your animal spirit card, you got the golden egg. Message at the heart center of the heart. Message at the center of the heart. The unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard nor the message discerned until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. The magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you're seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. So that is your reading, Cancer. I hope you received some insight or guidance from the messages. If you did, if you could please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. I would love to know if this resonated with you, um, if you received any messages. This card, the Spirit is saying you may be experiencing a personal setbacks, but this reading, the overall underlying energy is about acceptance, moving on, finding peace, self-forgiveness, feeling content, seeing positives, releasing emotional baggage. It's a card of stagnation, letting go of grief and guilt, regret, sorrow, rejoining the world, healing, accepting help, overcoming despair, and releasing emotions. Okay? Take care. Bye, Cancer. Thank you.